Before I get to my last segment, I guess this means it's my second to last segment. It won't be too long, but I do have some stuff to say. There were several shootings and attacks on protesters in the United States this past week or two. There was at least one shooting where one person died at Seattle's Capitol Hill occupied protests, aka Chop, aka Chaz. There was also a shooting at a late night protest slash block party in North Carolina where 2 people were killed and 12 were injured. And then later, other protesters were shot with 1 death at a park in Louisville. So these are just 3 examples, but there are many more. There are many stories of gratuitous acts of violence against protesters, both by cops, obviously, and also reactionary anti-protesters. And the thing is, many of these cases will never be solved. And cops actually have little incentive in solving these crimes. So why? I mean, they have some, but violence against protesters actually helps the cops' jobs. Cops' main priority is protecting capitalist property, and protests are a detriment to capitalist property. If people are massacring protesters, it discourages people from coming out to protest, which makes the cops' job easier. It's not a coincidence that the Seattle police wanted a small part of the Chaz open for traffic. Reports say that several protesters objected to the traffic opening because it offered easy ability to do a drive-by shooting and get away quickly. And cops disregarded this, and sure enough, the person who was murdered at the Chaz was killed by a drive-by shooter in that exact spot. Then, immediately after, is when the city of Seattle pushed for Chaz to shut down. All of these things work in sync with each other to help the police do their primary job, protect capitalist property. If you get in the way of them doing that, your death means nothing to them except it makes their job easier. I'm sorry, I know that's really cynical, but that's how it is.